2014 marks the 20-year anniversary of Audi's first RS model, the RS2 Avant, a joint venture between Audi and Porsche. The RS2 would also mark the end of the joint venture, with all future RS models, including today's cars, produced in-house by Quattro GmbH, Audi's high-performance private subsidiary. If you didn't know, RS in German means Rennsports, or in English, racing sport. Suffice to say, it's an apt title, especially seeing as Audi's RS cars have long been derived from the company's efforts on the racetrack. Fast forward to today, and the RS lineup includes the RS4, RS6 Avant, RS7, RSQ3, and of course the RS5. The RS5 Coupe first debuted in Europe in 2010, came to the US in 2012, and then
there is this, the heavier, slower, and more expensive RS5 Cabriolet. All right, so we're taking a look at the Audi RS5. Top speed 174 miles per hour, 19 faster than the S5. Right up front, right away, you'll notice that it has a honeycomb grille. This is exclusive to the RS5. You've got their signature LED headlights, bigger fascia, lower air intakes, RS5 badging. Standard are 19-inch rims. These are 20s, titanium finish. Behind it are Audi's special brakes that have been cut into to reduce unsprung weight. At 8250 RPM, it produces 450 horsepower, 317 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 is 4.9 seconds, 0.4 seconds slower than its coupe brother. The RS5 is anything but anorexic. It weighs 4,420 pounds, 411 more than the coupe version. On the inside, you've got carbon fiber inlays and Audi's special sport seats. Adding to the RS5 sportiness is a special flat bottom steering wheel. For those that are impatient, the roof goes down in just about 15 seconds, up in 17, and can be lowered at speeds up to 31 miles per hour. Unlike the coupe, there's no spoiler in the back that extends at higher speeds. There's without a doubt the RS5 is a better looking car than the S5 and A5. It's more aggressive, it looks faster, it separates it, and actually justifies the premium cost. All right, let's take this sucker for a ride. So much fun is it to drive the RS5? Well, let me show you. First and foremost is the engine note. Doesn't sound too bad, right? But that's not the best part. The best part is when you downshift. And it's something you never get used to, and I mean that in a positive way. You're always looking forward to downshifting. There is a range in the RS5, and you get that range through something called Driver Select. And it actually adds to sort of how spirited of a drive you want. So in dynamic mode, the steering gets a lot tighter, and the throttle response and the transmission gets tighter as well, or gets more sensitive. And altogether makes it feel more like a sports car. You just feel more connected with the road. You throw it in comfort mode, and it's a little bit of opposite of that, but it gives you that variance. It gives you that feeling like you could drive this car all the time. The point ultimately being is that it's still exciting, yet it's not like this encumbering drive every day. So comparatively speaking, the RS5 sits against the M3, now the M4, and the C63. Of those cars, I've driven the C63, and the most obvious of points that I can make are the C63 is much more tail happy, which is to say that the RS5 feels much more planted. And also, it's a little less of a driver's car than the C63 in that you just have to do less in order to control it. And I keep on trying to make this analogy, and the analogy is something along the lines that there are a bunch of German engineers sitting between you and the steering wheel making a whole lot of calculations. And that is to say there's this torque vectoring technology that's derived from the sport differential, and God knows what else is going on. But at no time do I feel or have ever felt like I was going to lose control, whereas the C63 is always right there on the edge. If you just accelerate a little bit too hard around a corner, you might lose the tail. So would I buy it? Yeah, I'd buy the RS5, but not the Cabriolet, the RS5 Coupe. It's $8,000 cheaper, it's lighter, it's faster, and as far as I'm concerned, it looks better. I'm Chris DeCosta for Gadget View. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.